Hello, hello. So today I will try and speak while I do my stuff. I realized that, the videos afterward were not really too interesting just by themselves, and I hope this will help a little bit. So yeah, today I just want to continue working on the boxer's head. It's taking a long time as of now, because the detailing is really important to me. And also, there's a lot of stuff that when I look at them on Photoshop, I just try to also improve what I see and from the angles I take when I do my rendering. So I'll go and load this image. So this is like the most recent render that I took. So let's look at it. Try to apply some levels and just curves just to change a little bit of my third eye. Um, okay. Sometimes also switching the image. It's a really old trick that I've learned from people doing Photoshop concept arts. I'm just trying to see while going in and see what the stuff that I can improve and where my energy is better to be spent on. So I'll just mark the stuff that I see that I don't like with a red pen. So this intersection here is really bugging me. So I'll just you know, write it here. Um, there is all this section to detail because this section is really I think it's not really good, the movement in here. In here it's okay, it's passable, but here is really, I don't know, there's a lot of stuff like this one here. I'll just take notes. So this, like this, all these lines, I don't know. Even then there's some repetition here. I really don't know. Um, the mustache is really far falling behind, so perhaps I could work on that today. So just, oh, and also the eyebrows are really lacking in terms of quality compared to the other parts, so this is also a section that I could work on today. This part is also really lagging behind. All the beard, in fact, is really lagging behind. It's not a section that I've worked a lot, so this is why it's hurting. There's a there's also this section here with the detail that is not the same as this place here, so that is an issue. There's a lot of lackluster detail on the nose, which is a good point of focus point here, so that would be important to add some more detail. The details are also a little bit boring in every region. There's a lot of stuff to improve overall, so I think I will do this part here today. Yeah, I will start with this and come back later if I need more ideas on what to work with. So let's go. Oh, there's also this issue where sometimes my hotkeys are just getting erased. I don't know why. So it's for anyone who is using ZBrush just sparingly, know that any surface that is in front of the subtool that you have selected can sometimes hinder your ability to sculpt. So just working in isolation is sometimes better. One of my favorite brush is the clay buildup brush. It's a really good brush as well for any basic sculpting stuff. So depending on the angles that you want to tackle, that brush is the best one to use. Again, it's my opinion, but I really love that brush. So to ease um, the skin and the mustache, I will do a line here. I'm using the orb crack, although I will use it as a base for now to give me the impression and the mark. And later on, I will probably come back if I have time to clean up all these orb crack lines that I'm doing. So as of now, it's a really long project. I would say this project is, I think I'm at perhaps 100 hour right now, and closing in I think 150 hours or something like that. Multiple saves, a lot of going on because I have like a master scene where other stuff are in the works, and the head is my preferred piece, part of the piece. So this is why I give a lot of love on this part. But there's another important thing to tackle a little bit later on will be the gloves. The gloves are also really important in that piece. So the foot, anyway, there's like this order in which I tackle the piece. So head, body, and then I will follow and hand on the feet, the hands, and the sculpture base, so the rocks. So that this is something also I like doing in this piece is trying to put myself in the shoe of the person who made this Hellenist, I think it's Hellenistic period statue. At the beginning I thought it was classical, but it's a Hellenistic statue. Trying to understand a little bit of what they were thinking while they were doing that and their motivation also. So it's also great for inspiration and keep moving forward because these artists didn't have all our tools of today. They had to be really um, they had to do a lot with what they had, and they were really brilliant. So I think this piece is originating from 300 BCE. I'm not sure about. Sometimes I assume that I know, but sometimes I'm mistaken in my assessment. So I'm not sure if it was the golden age of antiquity for the Greeks. Perhaps I can go and check it out. I like to do that also when I work, just stopping and just make sure that my information is right. So I'll just come here and what is the golden age? of Greek antiquity. Okay, yeah, so the 5th and 4th centuries. So it was directly inside the Golden Age because I think Romans were starting in 500 BCE, which is also a period I really love. So in these years, the Greeks were really an empire, I guess, or we could say it was an empire. Like, yeah, okay, no. So ancient Greece, I think, was yeah, collection. Yeah, so it was city-states, so not really a unified empire. Okay, that's interesting. Anyway, so yeah, that piece was made in the golden age of Greek society in these age. So I'm trying to strike the right flow for the beard from afar and up close. Just make sure that when I will merge every part, because right now the parts are all separate, that it will respond well to the treatment of the boolean. So right now I'm not sure if this one I will split it. I think I will. So there's two ways to split it. Either you go in and you really forcefully remove all this part here, or you split it in sub-object. So I think the sculpting method is a better one. It's faster. Yeah, I like it. Okay, I will leave it as it is right now. Come back to it later if I want to change it anyway. Again, my hotkey is really bugging today. And I'm not working in symmetry because I want this to be asymmetrical. So it's also doubling the time of production, but will will be a huge payoff in the end. So it's putting aside a little bit of my need to finish this piece as fast as possible. Um, the reason why I don't really like spending too much time on projects, it's just that I get really I want to start other things, and um, these projects where it takes a lot of time to finish are taking me out of that possibility to just switch projects. So it's always like to find yourself in this position where a new project must be well paced in terms of um, time that it takes to finish them, and it's really hard when you don't really have a portfolio or something on the internet to show off, so you're eager to finish your piece as fast as possible. But again, it's taking some time to make sure that it is at the right place where it should be. And sometimes I will show the piece. when it's not finished, and before it was hurting me more than it was helping me, but right now I think it's a good thing to it it gives you like incentive to keep on and just keep pushing in. Also, at the same time, I'm trying to up the resolution of every part that I see, and I try to hit at least 100K on each part. So I'm just able after that to do a subdivision because I changed computer recently and I can up my resolution more than before, so to have a little bit more detail. Oh, this one is already really high. Okay, this one needs more resolution. I would love to stream some music for the stream, but also I don't want to get strike for copyright. I'll try to find a solution for that later. Like I don't know if I will just stream, just how do you call them? Free copyright free music? I don't know. I think there's another term, but this one doesn't. Okay, yeah, this one didn't want to go up. Okay, great. So these are all at least over almost half a million in terms of definition. This one is not, it's lacking a lot of definition. Okay, this one is okay. 300 is okay. Oh, this one is, yeah, better. There was like 1 million, it's too much. Yeah, okay, I'll leave it at that. This one can be duplicated, subdivided, I mean. Subdivided too. Okay, 1 million is for the one that are really advanced in terms of detail. Okay, and at this point I will do a save so you guys can also see how much crazy this is. I tend to do a lot of saves just to make sure I can go back to anything that I did, or you know sometimes you make mistakes, and it's cool to have these saves. I know there is also the quick saves, but the saves that I have are more for points in the project. I'm just want to make sure that I keep. I just saw something on the lip, taking a little pause from the beard. At this point, I will just check the Photoshop, and yeah, there's clearly lack of detail here. I know on the real thing there is not a lot of detail, I think on the lips, but I want to also make the piece a little bit different than what it was. So I can show you. This is so as you can see, there's little to no amount of detail. I mean, except for the tertiary details that you have in the material. But as for the sculpting details, it's quite low. But I want to up the amount of detail on my hand. The cat is angry, is hungry, or she wants to be. Come here. Okay. Shh. It's okay. It's okay. She needs some love. What other parts? Okay, so I will finish what I said I was going for. I'm using these brushes for metal. Um, it's a bunch of brush that I found online. I really like the metal dot 03, which give me a good base for detail for metal stuff. I'm just applying um, a small amount of detail as of now, just to help me see where the effort after that I have to put in terms of details. Like I said, there were lacking some detail on the nose, so perhaps I can go and find another brush that could help me up the amount of detail that I want. So something like I don't want rust, scratches. Yeah, perhaps because it's on the nose, some scratches has happened. I think it's too subtle. Is it too much? I don't know. I'm not sure. Sometimes these details can just be okay in this session, and as soon as I leave the project and come back later, I found that it was too much. So this one seems okay. I just want it to be noisy and not too scratched. This is even a good detail for elsewhere, I think. It's a really nice one, this one. It's Metal 9. I'll do some tests sometime, just use this detail or other details and just try them here and there. And if I find them to be okay with the piece on a render, then I can reuse them later on in on other parts. So there's a lot of research also in terms of what detail sticks and what detail does not stick in terms of rendering of the right material that you want. I'm still not sure about the flow of the mustache. No, no scratch. The other one. I would be happy to have a good render today that I feel is going in the right direction. If not, then I will take some notes because it's already, oh my God, it's already 30 close to 30 minutes. So it's really, like I said, it's really long to finish this kind of piece in the right way, in the way that I want to achieve. So it will take the time that it has to take, but sometimes I want to start other stuff. So this is why I think little burst of work is the best, and you can go back to something else if you want after that. I don't like the orientation. Hmm, like this? I'm not sure. Um, ah, I think something like that. Yeah, I think it's good. Just watching from afar the silhouette. Sometimes it's paying off, and oh, this is lacking. So the silhouette is also a key part of the work. I'm I'm not really good at silhouettes with hair. I often think my stuff is flat, so this is why I think this piece is really good for learning how to make good silhouettes because there's like a lot of silhouette work in this piece. This one is right. Oh, but I. Okay. So the ridge here is a little bit more detailed, but still it's not close to what we have on the cheek. So I'll take my, because I have this brush that I created, Alpha Dummy, and inside, yeah, I think it's this, which one is it? I think it's this one here, with a little bit of spray and a modifier with a little bit of stroke jitter in it. And you can up the intensity a little bit, add the back face mask, and you break the surface. And later on, when we will do the boolean, then the right amount or close to the right amount of detail will already be spread in this area. Um, because I've realized how much like this piece relies on everything to be well placed before doing the boolean. This one is a good indicator of this difficulty that I had when I did the merge, and if I come here and I clean, it's really hard to clean if things are not really well placed from the get-go. So it's really important that everything is perfect um, with split mesh first. Then after that, you can do your merging. Your jitter is also staying in other brushes, so just make sure that you not forget to remove the amount of jitter that you've put in first. Um, so I'm confused here if this detail goes, what's better? I think this can go here and this one can go here, but your eye think that this one and this one are the same. So, um, something like that. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think it's okay. And this one I will push it on the side like that. 'Changing the light, see other details. Oh, I think my daughter is up. Sometimes she's just doing a little fake and go back to sleep a little bit. It's always good to have a Halo baby. 4,000, 400,000, sorry. Gonna put some other music, but just for me, cannot hear it. Okay, great. I think it's the end of the stream. Thank you. Have a good day.